Are you serious, guys? Are you seriously serious? Welcome to the Coming Apocalypse. I'm Pastor Paul Begley, and we've got breaking news coming to you right now, urgently. The United States are taking the Kharg or the Kharg Islands or Kharg Islands. Let me tell you about that, how that's being done, and what else is going on right now, as it looks like things have escalated to an all-out blitz. Let me put a shout out if you guys don't mind. First of all, disclaimer, some of the content and information of this video is for entertainment purposes only, okay? All right. AI is getting smarter every day, guys. So are the hackers using it. Your bank account, your retirement funds, your savings, all of it is sitting on the server, protected by a password AI can crack in seconds. How much of your wealth exists only as a number on a screen? You need something that AI can't touch. Physical, tangible asset. Gold or silver. Both are biblical currencies. At Noble Gold Investment, they can help Americans secure their physical gold and hold it in your hand, or let them secure it in their vault. It's all tax-advantaged retirement accounts, an IRA, gold IRA. So go there right now. Click on that link below. Go to www.pastorpaulgold.com. Roll over some of that 401k and set up a gold or silver IRA. Now listen, if you do, and you can, and if you qualify, and you probably already do, folks, they'll even give you 1/10 of an ounce gold American Eagle coin that's worth over almost $450, about $450 right now. Price of gold is down. This is the time to buy if that's you, okay? Find out how you can take advantage of all of this situation by going there right now, www.pastorpaulgold.com. You'll be glad that you did. All right. Now, guys, here's what's going on, because this is critical information for everybody. We're in it, and we're right in the midst of it, right before this. Just before disclosure, Steven Spielberg's film comes out tomorrow night. Mike from Around the World is on with me tonight. Then Steven Spielberg's film tomorrow night. And then our webinar the next Friday night, which is June 19th. We're 8 days away from the best, most powerful webinar we've ever done. And I interviewed Tony Merkel yesterday. It was off the chain incredible. So far, Joseph Z., Alan Didio, Tony Merkel. I'm interviewing Josh Peck this afternoon. I'm interviewing Bishop Larry Ragland Friday. I'm interviewing Mike from Around the World next Monday. BC Begley's doing a documentary. I'm doing a full presentation on the beast ascending and alien disclosure. And I will have I'm actually going to sit down with Pastor Melvin Whittington and see if he and I are going to the movie together Friday night. I'm actually going to sit down with him and interview him and get his perspective of the Spielberg film. Okay, it's in this webinar as well. Plus, we have another guest that we think we've about got locked down, big name. We'll let you know who he is. So this is a webinar like none other. Get your tickets right now. Go right now. We're only 8 days away. If you can do it now. Go to www.paulbegleyprophecy.com. That's www.paulbegleyprophecy.com. Or pick up the phone and call right now. Heidi's waiting. The number is 765-414-2230. That's 765-414-2230. Order your ticket now. And maybe you want to order tickets for other people to get this. Maybe you want to watch it, but grandma lives an hour away. Buy a ticket for grandma. Maybe your son needs to see this in college. Buy a ticket for your son. Buy it for Uncle Joe, who isn't saved, but he is interested in aliens, because he's going to find out about the secret meeting that went on. You're going to find out what all was discussed in that. Man, I've got a ton of that information in this webinar, so find out more. You'll be glad that you did, guys. Get this ticket. All right, here we go. Let's talk about the war, because the war is now on. It's raging. First of all, President Donald Trump has sent out another strong message this morning. He was on Fox News. He was on other locations on the phone. He said, I'm going to hit them very hard. The attack will be tonight, he says. The U.S. will also seize the Kharg Islands. Well, I'm going to give you an update. That has already begun. There are Marines and boots on the ground as well as other assets. And I can't say no more about that, but I am going to tell you about that in full over at my Patreon channel as soon as I get off here, okay? Go to Patreon. I'll be going live on Patreon as soon as I get off this video. But a tanker with Indian crew near the coast of Oman was suspected, and the United States hit it. A tanker with 20 crew members, all from India, were on board when this ship on the coast of Oman was trying to get through the Strait of Hormuz. This is the third now vessel that the United States has hit this week trying to get through the Strait of Hormuz. Actually trying to get in past the, not the Strait of Hormuz, but trying to get past the blockade that the United States has surrounding Iran. Okay? These three different Indian seafarers were killed on that ship. They were killed after the United States hit the oil tanker, okay, just off the coast of Oman. Now, this happened on Tuesday. The Indian officials are now saying it happened. This was an Indian crew, but it was not an Indian ship. It was actually a Marvix oil tanker put out in distress call because it was hit by a U.S. missile. Today, India's shipping ministry said all 20 Indian crew members were safe, but 3 were killed in the initial blast. The other 20 are safe. The ship was attacked by the United States Navy, and the Indian Foreign Ministry spokesperson is telling us the U.S. Central Command did not immediately comment on this report. They just said any ship that tries to break through the blockade that America has set up on Iran will be engaged. Now, Iran's Persian Gulf Strait Authority, they call themselves now, a government agency that they set up on May 5th to oversee the transit through the Strait of Hormuz. They think they're going to monitor in international waters. They're trying to take possession of the Strait of Hormuz. And they have now said, we are closing the Strait of Hormuz until further notice, blaming the United States because of the strikes that they've hit on these 3 different oil tankers that tried to break through the U.S. blockade to Iran. That's different. You have the Strait of Hormuz. That's international waters that Iran is tormenting people with. You have the U.S. blockade of Iran. That's 2 separate areas. They're in the same region, but 2 separate areas. Don't get them confused. And so in a statement carried on Iranian media, the PGSA said, due to the tensions created by the U.S. aggregation forces in the region and the announcement by the Iranian armed forces last night is that the Strait of Hormuz will be closed until further notice. Applicants who have received a pass are asked to be patient and await further guidance from the PGSA. I'm going to tell you right now, the PGSA has got about 15 minutes left to live. Let me say that again. Whatever you want to call this Persian Gulf Strait Authority, the PGSA, you have about 15 minutes left to live. Okay? Now, not in literal terms, but figuratively, you don't have much time left. You will not be in charge of the Strait of Hormuz. I promise that. And the announcement came shortly after Iranian officials accused the United States of striking a cargo ship. You don't have to accuse us. We did. And so that's where we're at right now. It's getting very, very precarious. Now, while that's happening, Trump has now said the U.S. will seize the key Iranian oil export hub, Kharg Island. Well, let me just tell you something. That seizure has already begun. Trump is saying we're going to do it, but no, there's boots on the ground, and I am going to give a full report on that at Patreon. As soon as I get off the air here, I'm going to go live at my Patreon channel. If you're a member of my Patreon channel, you can go straight there and watch a live broadcast on this subject, okay? I have inside information on this, and I can't share that. I can't share about troop movements on YouTube. He also threatened to take control of Iran's oil and gas markets after Iran and the United States traded strikes overnight. Now, Trump is threatening to take these key Iranian island. President Donald Trump warned this morning the U.S. will hit very hard Iran tonight. That's tonight when I'm on the air with Mike Around the World. And he's threatened to take Kharg Island. That has begun, which handles roughly 90% of Iran's crude exports. Escalation in hostilities. Iran's Revolutionary Guard said they target U.S. bases in the region overnight for a second consecutive day. Following the U.S. strikes across Iran, in response to the latest U.S. strikes, Iran said that the Strait of Hormuz is closed indefinitely, a claim that U.S. military is totally rejecting. A senior Iranian official told CNN and the other mainstream, lamestream media, legacy media in Iran, told CNN in Iran that Iran would respond more severely. Talks under pressure. Qatari delegation has now left Iran after negotiations with the Iranian officials. A diplomatic source said the talks conducted in coordination with the United States lasted into the early hours this morning, local time. Here's how Iran has prepared for the U.S. to attack Kharg Island. Do you want to know how they think they're going to stop it? Iran has been preparing for a month for the United States operation to take control of Kharg Island, which President Donald Trump has threatened to attack today. I can tell you it is underway. CNN reported back in March, shortly after U.S. military strikes on that island, that Iran had laid traps. They've moved additional military personnel and air defenses into Kharg Island. Iran's buildup of its defenses has included moving additional shoulder-fired, surface-to-air guided missile systems known as man-pads to the island. They also, guys, have moved other assets as well. According to sources and according to my inside information, Iran has also laid traps on the island with anti-personnel, anti-armored mines, and other sources of military traps, including on the shoreline where U.S. troops would enter. Okay? So that's what Iran says. There is another whole situation developing on that, and I'm going to share that with you when we go to Patreon. I'm going to go to Patreon in just a moment, but God is hearing the war between Iran. Really, it's Iran and Israel, but it has shifted now to Iran and the United States. And really, be very careful, because according to Ezekiel 38, this war could shift from Iran against the United States to Russia and or China and or North Korea with Iran. The axis of evil. It's in my book. If you haven't got a copy of my book, you should go to Amazon right now and buy it. Or what you can do is just go to my website at paulbegleyprophecy.com. You can order it there, and you'll get an autographed copy there, okay? You can go right now to Amazon and get it a little cheaper, and they'll ship it to you, okay? Either way, get the book and get the new book, Trump versus the Beast. It is now starting to take off. It will be shipping on September 8th. Get your orders in now and order more than one book, because one book's going to be a working document, just like Revelation 9:11, because of all of the events that we talk about, current events, biblical events, historical events, prophecies from the Bible, all through it, and it'll help guide you along this path that we're on. Revelation 9:11 does it. Trump versus the Beast will certainly do it, because we'll expose the 10 kings of Revelation and potentially who the Antichrist might be. I'll be right back after the song. And then we're going to go live on Patreon. Something biblical's going on, guys. This is prophecy in motion.
Can you hear Jerusalem's cry? Can you see the storm on the rise? Look around, you can't deny this is the hour of heaven's time. Armies gathering in the east for the war that's soon to come. Death will march with the beast, so seek the light and walk with the sun. Soon we'll see his wrath come down and the Lord descending from the sky. When you hear the trumpet answered Jerusalem's cry.
The signs are everywhere.
The stars fall from the sky. Word of God in the Bible says we're living in the end times. Soon we'll see his wrath come down and the Lord descending from the sky. When you hear the trumpet sound, God has answered Jerusalem's cry. God has answered Jerusalem's cry. Soon the dead in Christ shall rise and join him in the sky. Even unbelievers will see God has answered Jerusalem's cry. God has answered Jerusalem's cry.
Oh, that's right. What a powerful song written by Randy Travis and Matt Hagee, John Hagee's son, Matt Hagee. Let me just say right now, guys, how do you send donations? Simply just go to our website, go to publiclyprophecy.com, or you can pick up the phone at 877-646-5347, or you can text give, and that number is 765. Where's that at? 765. There we go. 765-722-2549. You text the word give to that number, 765-722-2549, and then you can give very easily right there on a text give. Or you can hit the easy button. You can go and donate at paulbegleyprophecy.com. Go to www.paulbegleyprophecy.com. You can give there, or www.paulbegleyprophecy.org. You can give there, or you can just pick up the phone and call right now, 765-414-2230. You can give, get a hat, get one of the cups, get your webinar ordered, get some silver, because, you know, the germs, Jesus and germs are everywhere. Well, we want to make sure people's immune system is built up, so you can get that. All of that available at our website. Now, I'm going to get off here because I'm getting ready to go live at Patreon to give you a better understanding of what's happening right now at Kharg Island. So go to Patreon. If you're not a member of Patreon, go right now and become one. And simply what you do is you become one, and you give whatever you want to give, and for every month. It's, you know, most people do is they go there and they just make okay. And the average is $5, okay? Average is people give $5 a month. Some give more than that. They like to use that as a way to give. Some give less. Give what you want, okay? But give something, and by doing that, it gives you access to all of my exclusive videos there. I can talk about stuff there that I can't anywhere else, and I'm getting ready to do that. The invasion. I'm going to tell you about Kharg Island. I'll see you at Patreon. Those of you who are members, get on over there. Here we go. God bless.